Good afternoon and welcome to a reading with the Neptune Soulful Seer. Today I'm going to do a reading for the Cancer community, and the center of this reading is the Ten of Cups here. We're going to see what the Most High will have you to know concerning being anxious when it comes to your happiness, when it comes to families, maybe long-term relationships, stability, and security. Okay, Cancer. So at the beginning of this, we have the Three of Cups here. This speaks to reunions, celebrations, socializing, gatherings, happiness here. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles here. All right, so we have Taurus energy, Capricorn, Virgo energies of someone who is patient and practical and loyal here. It's possible they could be stubborn as well here. So this energy could be anxious Cancer. This could be someone that you're dealing with here. It could be a family member, or it could be someone you're in a relationship with here that has you feeling anxious when it comes to this here. When it comes to some type of gathering, some type of party or socializing here that is possibly taking place here. Okay, but let's follow on to see exactly what is going on here. Okay, so in the upright, we have the King of Swords here. This is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. So this speaks to someone who has structure, a routine, someone that is intelligent here. Okay, someone who can be somewhat detached and cool as well. And then we have here the Wheel of Fortune here. So this speaks to good luck, destiny, change, karma here, cycles of life here. So when it comes to celebrations here, Cancer, and socializing and gatherings here, there is some good luck here. There is some change here. Okay, there could be some decisive moments taking place with this King of Swords energy here when it comes to structure, routine here, when it comes to learning to be discerning about things, detached here. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Swords here and the upright here. And we also have Justice in the upright here. Okay, so when it comes to this celebration here or this gathering here, there is someone who is being deceitful here, someone who is lying here, probably lying and scheming about something to do with this gathering here. But you have justice here in the upright here, so this speaks to the truth here, honesty here, cause and effect. So there is some cause and effect or life lesson to be learned by individual when it comes to being deceitful here, when it comes to being in the energy of trying to trick or cheat someone here. Okay. And this could be something to do with some type of celebration, some type of gathering that someone is happy about here. Okay. And then we have the Four of Cups here. And so there's some regret here. Okay. Someone may have refused an offer or missed an opportunity that's caused some stagnation in their life here, Cancer. Okay. So we have someone here that is deceitful here, that is lying about something, and now they're in regret here because they refused an offer, which caused them to miss an opportunity when it comes to happiness, when it comes to a family or some type of long term relationship that was stable and secure. And this is where the anxiety is coming from for you, Cancer, here. So you may have missed an opportunity here. Okay. All right. Then we have in reverse this harmony, the lovers in reverse here. That is Gemini energy here. So there's this harmony here, some trust issues, an imbalance, some type of conflict here. So when it comes to this King of Swords energy here, dealing with someone who is um, discerning, detached, but they are honest. They have integrity here when it comes to a home and a family here. Long-term relationship, there is a disharmony in this relationship here. There is some type of disconnect because of a lack of accountability, Cancer here. Okay, so if this is you in this energy of having some trust issues here, then you need to focus on getting your life together to be more balanced here. Okay, because this is some energy of deceit here when it comes to this family here. There's this harmony, this trust issues, there's deceit, there's lies here when it comes to this King of Swords energy. So, Cancer, if you are dealing with the King of Swords energy, maybe you feel that they are the ones that is causing the disharmony here. Okay, maybe you feel that they are being deceitful here and underhanded here. Okay, and now you have regret here. Okay, you feel like you've been disillusioned here. You feel depressed here. Okay, but this King of Swords energy is in the energy of being patient and practical and responsible here. And they're also in the energy of wanting justice and being truthful and honest here. Okay, so maybe you are deceiving yourself here because you have anxiety here, you have uncertainty here. Okay, you are in a state of fear here. So you are in this energy of bringing an imbalance and conflict here. Okay, because there is some underhandedness here. Okay, spying is going on here, spying on this King of Swords energy, and this could be a male or female air energy that you're dealing with, Cancer. Okay, and you're focusing on the negative here, Cancer here. Okay, so you're creating something, it would seem, out of nothing here, but there is a wheel of fortune here. There is some destiny, there is some kind of change that is destined to happen when it comes to this regret here. Okay, when it comes to this disillusion here that you have about this Knight of Pentacles, this Earth energy here, this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. Okay, that is in a defensive energy. This energy could be stubborn as well here, but they are a hard worker here. Okay, and they are celebrating here. Okay, they are happy. Okay, and this justice here, there is some karma here. So there is karma here with this change, karma twice. So there is some karma that is occurring here for the behavior. Okay, your anxious behavior here towards this family, this long-term relationship. There is a fear of a long-term relationship, Cancer. Okay, there is a fear of and an uncertainty about a long-term relationship, about its stability, about its security here. Okay, and that is causing trust issues. That's causing imbalance and conflict here. Okay, so let's see what else here. And on the bottom of the deck here, Cancer, we have the Three of Swords here. We have this heartbreak here, this betrayal here, this depression. Twice we have depression here. Okay, there is sadness here and unhappiness and upheaval when it comes to this family dynamic here. Okay, because you are letting this anxiety get the best of you here. Okay, you have to focus on the present and stop worrying about what you think may happen, because that's where your peace is. Okay, Cancer. So you are creating this harmony here, which is something that you really don't want, but because you are living in fear, you are creating the thing that you don't want. Okay, let's get a little more clarity here. here, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. We have a King of Cups here, and we have a Page of Cups here. Okay, so we have this independence here, financial stability here with this Three of Cups here, with this celebration, this happiness here, these socializing, this gathering here. We have wealth and prosperity here, abundance here. And with this King of Swords, we also have a King of Cups here. So this is mature energy here, male energy that is wise and tolerant here, that is balanced here, along with this King of Swords who is discerning, rational, and logical here. Okay, the King of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. And then with this destiny here, we have the Page of Cups here. All right, so this speaks to someone who has to deal with their inner child here. This is someone who needs to listen to their inner voice here. They need to listen to the messages here that they are getting here. Okay, when it comes to these celebrations here, when it comes to independence here, when it comes to being more mature, okay, more structured here, more discerning here. Okay, these are things that this Page of Cups needs to grow into, because the Page of Cups is young, is very not immature energy. So you have to go from the Page to the King here. So this is speaking to the Page trying to learn to be more sympathetic, more wise, more tolerant here. Okay, when it comes to situations here. Okay. And then we have the King of Wands. Wow, we got almost all the kings out here. Okay. And the Eight of Pentacles here. So now we have Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo here. All right. So when it comes to this deceit and lies, though, this King of Wands energy, um, who tries to come off as confident and fearless here, but they're in this energy of scheming here, of being underhanded here. So their actions are masquerading here. There is a lack of consciousness here in what they're doing here. All right, they try to pretend to be friendly, funny, and charming, but this is deceit here. These are lies. This is trickery here. Okay, and there is justice here and karma here when it comes to a new job here. So there is a new job that you have to work hard at here. You have to be committed and dedicated to this at this time here. Okay. And this will bring you success here. This will bring you the prosperity that you need here if you remain motivated here when it comes to this new job here. But this deceit and these lies here when it comes to family relationships and this heartbreak here is a problem that you need to address here with more maturity here. And then in reverse here, we have the Four of Pentacles here. Let go of old people, shed the old way, okay? Learn to be generous and giving to others here. Learn how to be more open, okay? Because of this regret that you are experiencing here, this negative way of being, focusing on the negative here, being self-absorbed here, okay? Which is causing you to be depressed here, okay? Because you are dwelling on these negative emotions here, trying to get away with something here. And we have the Five of Cups here with the lovers in reverse here. There's that sadness again, this despair, this regret, this unwelcome change here, this lack of accountability, this conflict. So this imbalance here, okay, in your emotions here. Your emotions are imbalanced here. Okay, you need to be mature. You need to be in the energy of maturity with this King of Cups and come out of this Five of Cups energy here. This is what is causing you heartbreak. This is what is causing you sadness here. because of this trust issue that you have with the individual that you are dealing with right now. Okay. And then we have the high priestess in reverse here with this Knight of Pentacles here. So you are repressing your intuition right now, Cancer here. There may be some uncontrolled outbursts here, some tension here, a lack of self belief here. Okay. So this energy that you are in, you need to shed this way here. Let go of anybody that's causing you to feel this way, whether it's friends or family here. Okay. There are some issues here. Okay. You need to learn to be open and give to others here. Okay. But you are repressing this energy. You're not listening to your inner voice here. Okay. So this sadness and this loss is overtaking your charm here, your way with words, your fearlessness here, your ability to be mature here. Okay. You're not able to do this because you need to shed this. You need to let go of some things here. Okay. The thing that's causing you to be anxious is your family life to be causing heartbreak for you, unhappiness here. Okay. So you need to let that go here. You have this new job here. This is something that could help you to be more balanced here, to be more tolerant here. If you focus on this job here, focus on being committed and dedicated to that here. Okay. But if you continue to repress your intuition here, there could be some uncontrolled outbursts that you experience. And this is going to cause you some sadness, loss, and grief in this relationship. Okay. This is going to cause you some heartbreak here. All right. All right, Cancer. So let's see what else we got here. What else is going on here? Okay, so we have threatening here, intimidating, threatened and bothered here. And then we have fake accounts here, accounts to spy, fake social media. And we have in their head, overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing here. Okay, so there is someone here who is celebrating that's around you, that is happy here, that is socializing, that's indulging in some things here. And this is threatening you. You feel intimidated and threatened and bothered by this individual's happiness here. Okay. By their independence here, their financial stability here, the abundance that is in their life threatens you here, Cancer. Okay. Okay. But you need to have some kind of structure here. All right. So this energy here that's very discerning and structured here. Maybe you have some fake accounts that you might be possibly spying on this King of Swords energy here. Maybe looking at them on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever accounts they have here, YouTube. Okay. And you are concerned about maybe some individual that you feel is around them here that may be mature here, that may be balanced here, that may be tolerant here. So you're spying to see what is going on, or maybe you think there are two men that are interested in whoever you feel is in this energy of celebrating here. But you are spying on this energy. Okay. And this destiny here, this karma, you're in your head, has you overthinking, has you stressed, over analyzing here. Okay. You're in this energy of being very sensitive, this immaturity here. Your inner voice is speaking to you, but not in a good way here. It has you overthinking, stress, over analyzing here. Okay. So this need to watch and see what kind of offers someone has been getting here, right? You're feeling threatened here. Okay. And you're creating bank accounts maybe to see who is, interacting with them possibly here. Okay. So if this is other man's energy that you are concerned about here, and you set up these bank accounts, or you set up accounts coming off as this type of man here to see what someone will do or say, okay, that could be a possibly too. You could be setting up accounts to find out what someone will do here. And that got you overthinking, stressed out, over analyzing here. Okay, and these deceit and lies here are bringing legal issues towards you. Some type of court problem here. You may need a lawyer here. Okay, maybe you were too optimistic about something, too fearless here. The action, you acted too quickly here. Maybe you did something that was dangerous and risky here. Excuse me, and now it's causing some legal issues in your life here. Okay. Let's see what else. There's justice here with this karma here. There's karmic friends here. So there's karmic energy here. All right. So you can't fully trust someone. There's tension here. Secret competition here. Keeping your friends close and your enemies closer here. Okay. So you have this karmic energy around you here. But there is something that you could be working on, something that you could be committed to, something that you could be successful here. But if you allow yourself to get caught up in this karmic energy by not trusting people, by spying on people, that's going to cause you some problems. That's going to cause you some issues if you're intimidating and threatening people here, okay? Because you feel you can't trust them here, okay? You feel like there's some type of secret competition here, okay? And it's causing you to be bothered. It may cause you legal issues if you act out, okay? And this could go either way. If this is someone dealing with someone around them who is karmic and intimidating them, there could be some issues here. Okay. So just be careful with the people that you're dealing with. If your people are setting up bank accounts, probably reaching out to you, just be careful who is trying to interact with you at this time as well on these different social media platforms. Okay, Cancer? And then we have carless here. So someone might be having some car trouble here, maybe some repo, maybe someone is coming to get their vehicle. Maybe that's the legal issue too. Okay. And this has you hooked, unable to get out of it here because of these legal issues here. Okay. And this is causing you this regret here because a lot of things are going wrong right now. Okay. So if they're going wrong with you or someone you're involved with, it's causing this imbalance here, causing this heartbreak here, this separation here. Okay. Then we have a wolf in sheep's clothing here. So, this energy that is setting up bank accounts. There's Carlos dealing with a repo. It's a wolf in sheep's clothing here. There's sadness, loss, and grief and heartbreak dealing with this energy. Nothing but disharmony and trust issues, Cancer. Okay. And someone is crying over you. Someone is sad, hurt, and upset. Okay. So someone who is trying to be patient and practical here is crying over you. There's sadness, there's hurt here. Okay. Thus, you're repressing your intuition here. Okay. There are some uncontrolled outbursts here. Okay. So this karmic friend here is crying over you. There's a wolf in sheep's clothing here. Okay. So, Cancer, if you are the one who is in this energy of being threatening towards someone you're dealing with here, okay, you're crying over someone, you are repressing your intuition here. You are being immature about a situation. You are overthinking and overanalyzing here. Okay. And this karmic energy, you feel like you can't fully trust them. Okay. There's tension here because you don't trust them, you're spying on them. This is causing you this heartbreak. This is causing you this regret here. Okay. This is causing a whole lot of things to come to pass. This is causing the change in your life here. This is a cycle that you're possibly going through at this time. Okay. So, this anxiety that you feel, okay, is caused by this relationship that there is no trust. Okay. So, if you are in this energy of acting out, Cancer, you need to let it go. But if this energy, of course, is someone that you're dealing with who is threatening and intimidating you, a wolf in sheep's clothing here, someone has you overthinking, stressed out, okay, someone here who is sad and hurt here, and they want to act out, right? Someone who feels like they're hooked on you here. hmm So if you have to take it to court to get some things taken care of, you may have to here, but you have to get out of this energy of being anxious here. Okay, this uncertainty, because this situation is causing you to be uncertain about your future here. But you need to focus on the present here. You can't do anything about the future until you take care of today, Cancer. Okay. So if you are dealing with someone who's a wolf in sheep's clothing, someone who is fake here, pretending to be this type of man here, for our ladies out here, if you're dealing with some type of man that's in this energy and intimidating you, then it's time to take care of yourself here. Okay. And if you are a man here, Cancer, and you are in this energy about a female that you're dealing with, then you need to step back here. Okay. Get out of your head here. Okay. Think about what you're doing. Let's get a couple of cards for clarity here. All right. Okay, so seeds of power here. Okay. Paper airplane. Okay. And Aqualuna. All right. So from tiny things, big things can grow here. But you are free to make your wishes come true. You're grateful. You need to be grateful because you are blessed. Okay. So you have the power here. All right. But also just know from tiny things, it could be just little things that are happening here with this situation. But big things can grow from intimidating you, feeling intimidated, someone setting up bank accounts here, someone who is karmic that can't be fully trusted. Big things can grow here and cause issues for you here. But you're free to make your wishes come true. You're free to do what you feel you need to do, of course. So you can always make your own choices here. Okay. But emotionally, just know that you are in a state of needing to be grateful because you are blessed. You can make choices to make things better. Okay. But you need to remove this negative energy from your life either way. If you're acting out this way or if it's coming towards you here, just remember how grateful you are and how blessed you are. Okay. And realize that you are free to make your wishes come true. So if you want peace in your life, you're free to make that be. Okay. But don't let tiny things get out of control here. Okay. Make sure that you nip things in the bud before it gets too far, Cancer. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, all right. So this came out. See the truth within. Okay, open your third eye. Right, focus on what the spirit is telling you about the situation here. Okay, see the truth within you. Okay, so you can put an end to the confusion that you may be experiencing in your life here. Okay, because someone is fired up here about something. They're fired up here. They're threatened, they're bothered here. They're crying over you. Okay, and they are karmic here. And there's spying going on here. Okay, so just take care of yourself here and just be aware here. Okay. Okay, so touch the boundless limits of the universe. It's time for you to seek help. Because someone here is indifferent. They have no compassion here. Okay. They are disinterested in being neutral right now. They're fired up. Okay. So you just focus here on touching the boundless limits of the universe. Focus on being grateful and blessed. Because you can't do anything with this energy here. You have to open your third eye. Okay. Reflect on the energy that's on the inside, the spirit that is on the inside, Cancer. Okay. So you can be free. All right. So that's what I see. I see that you need to focus on being grateful and blessed here. All right. You're free to make your wishes come true. This happiness that you want, this prosperity here that someone feels threatened by for you, you can make this come true, regardless of how they feel here, how they spy here, what they pretend to be here. The fact that they're just in their head here, being childish here, you still have good luck coming your way here. There is someone here that is refusing to change here, and they're going to miss the opportunity